Welcome back to my YouTube video, guys. So today I have a very exciting guest. I have Kirsty.
Hello.
So we're going to be doing like a sit down Q&A after we'll be doing a delt back session. So this is kind of our sit down pre-workout. We've got our ice and glass,
Triple shot.
cheers, and pre-workout food. So yeah, we're sitting down answering your questions that we put on Instagram. Where is my phone? All right, should we jump straight into it?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so first question, what was your favorite part of the Amateur O experience?
That's hard. Literally everything. Like,
It was, yeah.
just the lead up to it, actually stepping on stage, like the whole day just ran so well. It went good. And just like training at different gyms.
So where
and
did you
meeting. So we trained at Dragon's. I don't know what it's called.
Dragon's Lair.
I'm not even on prep. That was good, but it's small. It's very small.
I heard that.
And then we trained so that was the first week, and then obviously when it was peak week for the pros, it was packed. So we went to another one called Elevation, and that was good.
That was good.
Yeah, good for groups.
So when was your Amateur O again? It was before New Year's?
Yeah, so the 13th of, I think I'm like 4 weeks post show tomorrow. 13th of December it was.
It's gone so quick.
I know, but I feel like it was like 5 months ago. Not 4 weeks ago.
But you did well. You came second.
I did.
Well
I
done.
did. I'm happy. It was good.
Yeah. Now, Kirsty looked incredible. Absolutely incredible. Perfect. All right, next question. Favorite foods and what do we crave? We love talking about food.
Yes. My all-time favourite food is literally chocolate. It's chocolate.
So you're different to me.
I can't, it's, yeah. Like,
What type of chocolate? Where do I start?
I don't know. I do love, well, I made Rocky Road at Christmas and that went down quite good. Very good.
She went down.
Yeah, just any chocolate. I've been loving Turkish delight at the moment.
See, that is an unpopular opinion.
I know. So is Cherry Ripe, but I do like that too.
I love it.
You like Cherry Ripe?
Corey's like,
It goes hard.
It's good. Yeah, I forgot how good that was actually.
see, I love anything salty.
Yeah.
Give me a fat bowl of ravioli.
Okay, so are you more pasta or pizza?
That's hard because they're my top two. See, I have to go pasta,
See, I don't know about, I think,
but it all depends.
I don't know.
It needs to be homemade, soft. I love it
The
cold.
pasta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cold the next day pasta is better. It's like pizza. Pizza the next day.
Yeah, it's better.
I think because the flavours will sat there
And the fridge. It's gone stale a little bit.
fermented.
I mean, we would eat anything.
Is there anything that you craved like after comp that you just really wanted?
I actually didn't crave anything after comp. Oh, actually, no, that's a lie. That is a lie. All I wanted was a steak.
Yeah.
All I wanted was a steak, some asparagus, and some sweet potato fries. That's literally all I wanted. I didn't even want like a dessert. Nah, I just wanted the steak.
So you're like me in the sense that you love being on plane, you love good food, and
Yeah.
you just want it's more like the experience after to sit down and actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
Not be like, oh, like, I don't know, prepping type of thing. So
Yeah, and I wasn't one of them people that like literally like planned every single where they were gonna go. I mean, like I would send you stuff on Instagram,
Yeah.
but would we ever go? No, like we wouldn't.
would we ever go? No.
We wouldn't. Like I
We'll
sent
come
you
to the
these
day.
fat like donuts, and like you open them and all the Nutella falls out, and we're like, yes, we'll go after prep, and it's like, no, we're not going.
On the day we're like, should we do steps along the lap?
Oh no.
Oh, we love cereal.
Cereal, yes.
Cereal's elite.
Cereal is good.
Did you go to the cereal cafe?
We did. Well, not really. We kind of did.
Not really.
But you know how you got the cereal challenge, and I sent that to you.
No?
The big cereal in the big bowl.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. Did I do it? No. Like,
it's, yeah, I know what you mean.
but yeah.
So you did, we went?
So we went, but like, we just sort of like walked past.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took a photo.
We're toxic.
I know. I know.
Alright, next question. What do you do to stay consistent in a deficit?
You just do it.
Yeah.
You have a goal, like...
I was talking about this with Tim, like, yesterday, and it's coming from, like, obviously prep it's not easy, but it's like that intrinsic factor. You wake up and you just know why. It's hard.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you just do it.
That's right. It's just... And you work so hard, and you spend a lot of money, and you do it for a long period of time, so it just becomes like... It's your life. It's a lifestyle. Yeah, that's what it is.
And I feel like it's not like, oh, you know, we're in a deficit. Yeah, it's not like, oh, you know, an 8-week challenge. Like, we do this as a lifestyle, you know. In your off season, like in your prep, like we do it every single time. So the only thing that changes is whether you're in a surplus or whether you're in a calorie deficit. So yeah, it doesn't really make a difference to us. It's more so how we feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you see like the changes and you're like, oh.
And that's literally motivation. Like, I used to get up in the morning, like, have I got another line on myself?
Yeah. No, it's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Did you have a checklist leading up to your prep, or how did you plan? In terms of like checklist, maybe financially, in terms of like bikini, you know, the cost of having a coach every week, that's something to consider.
Yeah.
Makeup, like tan, everything leading up is going to be financially expensive. So planning for that's important.
Yeah, 100%. I don't...
Do you have a checklist?
Like a daily checklist, like...
Do 10,000 or like steps, training,
cardio, posing.
But then
that
we
is the checklist sort of thing. But like, so we just do that anyway.
But we check in each week with our coach. So like, we kind of just wait for a plan, and then every week we will just tick the boxes in terms of what to do for that week. So in terms of a checklist for the week, we wait for a reply from like our coach, and we have daily things that we tick off. But in terms of like a prep, we will, I know you would be the same, but you discuss when you want to compete, and then you would be so many weeks out, and that would be your plan in terms of like, all right, let's lock in season A, 25 weeks out, and then you take it from then.
Yeah. Like when I was probably like a month out, I reckon, I did check in every day. Like I sent photos every day.
Yeah.
So it's sort of hard to pre-plan that day, because like you check in and then like probably would be like, oh, okay, we need to up the food for today.
And you're just sitting
and
there
I'm
in
like,
the kitchen waiting.
Quickly before I start work, add extra rice, cook more rice. Like, so yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's how you prepare.
Yeah. Because sometimes you can't really have like an exact plan or checklist, like, you know?
You don't want like an exact plan, because then
it's stressful.
Yeah.
It's stressful, and yeah, you just want to
take it as it comes.
Exactly. Hour by hour. That's literally what I was. And you were telling me, hour by hour, day by day, minute by minute. Like,
I feel like if you look at the day as a whole, that is so stressful.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. It's...
Take it by the hour. So, you know, in the next hour, we're going to sit down, have a pre-workout meal, we're going to drink, and then train. Not like, oh, today I have steps, I have training, like that.
And at 3 o'clock, I've got to do this. Like, you know.
Yeah. It's a bad perspective to have. And
I do it, and I don't like it. It's toxic, and I need to get out of it.
But you're getting better.
I hope so.
I hope so. Alright, next question. What is your favourite body part to train? What do you guys enjoy training?
It changes. It literally changes. Like at the moment, I'm all for shoulders. Like I love shoulders at the moment.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I love training legs. I don't know.
It depends. Like in an off season, leg days really. Like I love a leg day when you got food, right?
Yes, very true.
When you come to a prep, I'm like, all right, let's grab all the energy. I love shoulders and back.
In prep or right now?
Right now.
Yeah. That's good that we're training us. extended.
Funny that.
We always train.
I know.
We actually tried to team up a
Leg day.
leg day, but it didn't work.
Did work. But to be, yeah.
Actually, no, it was my fault because I was working.
No, because I had to work. So.
Oh, it was your fault.
How did we meet? We were discussing this before. We were trying to figure out the exact day we actually met.
That was hard. Yeah. You said it before, didn't you? We trained together.
Yeah,
So
so
when was that? Was I on prep? I think so.
I reckon you might have just started, or maybe before season A.
It was summer. So I know what I was wearing. I've got the photo in my head of what.
Oh, really?
Yeah, was it? Yeah, Ryderwear.
On a shoulder day.
It was definitely a shoulder day.
It was like over a year ago. Definitely at Ryderwear gym.
Yeah.
But then
Actually,
how
I
did we
reckon
get talking?
I reckon it was this time last year.
Shit, really?
Yeah. Oh, happy anniversary.
Yeah. Happy anniversary. I think just over like mutual friends before you started season 8.
Yeah.
And then we just, yeah,
We clicked. Happy walk, steps, training.
Gym, bodybuilder life.
Yeah.
Okay, how is prep going for you?
You're in the spotlight.
Prep for me is good. I was talking yesterday to Tim. Like we said, we check in every week, so I get my plan every week in terms of energy. This is my 3rd week of really low calories. So every day is different. It's like a wave. Like I'd wake up in the morning feeling good, train, and I'm like,
Just die.
and I notice I get tired really early now.
What time do you die? Like, so you wake up and you're good. Like you're like, yep.
Oh, I mean,
Or you're a bit like,
what is good?
yeah, that's.
Nice. As soon as I have caffeine, I'm okay. I know before we ordered the coffee, we're like, how many shots is the coffee?
We always. And they're like 2.
Kirsty's like, we make that 3.
Pre-workout.
Yeah, honestly, like I die around my dinner time now.
Oh, is that? That's good. That's like the whole day.
Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah.
I see the wall at like 12 or 1.
Lunchtime.
Bad.
You're like, you wait.
Yeah, wait. You're 15 weeks out. Wait until you get.
Yeah, like deep. I mean, I can't complain right now.
No, that's good. That's really good.
But then some days I'm really emotional.
That happens.
Oh, like I dropped something the other day and I was like, nah, might borrow waterworks.
No. I know, it's horrible. I used to make my mum come round to my house so I could just cry on her.
Aww.
And she's just like, I know, like, and she's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't know.
I know at night time it's very emotional.
Yeah. It's just, what is with that though?
Do you overthink?
Yeah.
Sometimes at night, like, I don't know.
What do you overthink about?
I don't know. Literally
Just
anything.
life.
Just life.
Yeah.
But only when I'm really hungry. But I don't, yeah, it's weird.
It's the hunger that makes you sad, I think.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, because other than that, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah. And weren't we talking about this the other day, that it's not actually the calories that like makes you mentally like airy, it's the cardio.
Yeah, so if
I can deal with low calories, but like doing the cardio, like literally like flipping like 60 minutes to 90 minutes on the stepper, like
it's just depletion.
yeah, yeah,
and no like carbs, because obviously that's what you like
yeah.
change. It makes you just depleted and no glucose to your brain.
Yeah, that's right. And then you just yeah.
How did you find prep? Like overall, how is prep for you?
I enjoy it. Well, obviously there's times where I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, why am I doing this?
And
But then you like, yeah, and then you obviously speak to people like yourself, like people who know what you're going through.
Yeah.
And then you just sort of pick yourself back up. But it's just like, since last prep compared to this prep, like it's just made me so much stronger, like mentally, like.
Do you reckon that's experience? Like you kind of experience it for the
100%,
first time, and then
definitely.
second time you kind of know what to expect and you come back stronger?
Yeah, 100%. Each
And-
prep you get better.
Yeah,
Better.
that's what Bo said.
It's good, it's really good. Because on the first one, you literally don't know what to expect. You know?
Cheers to that.
But like you say, you've got like, you've got me surrounding yourself with people and they've like been through it, so you sort of, yeah.
Just talk.
And you've obviously seen Bo prep, like you know what he's gone through.
Yeah. And I know like what you experience isn't just you, like it's normal to have your bad days, have your good days, to cry, to feel emotional.
And you do that not even in prep anyway, you know, like...
It's just in hiding.
Yeah. No.
So,
what was the question?
Let's go to the next question. I don't even... Oh, how was prep for you?
Oh, yeah, so overall, just, it was good. I like prep. I like consistency.
We love routine.
Yes,
we love
routine,
like, sticking to something.
Consistency, amazing. Right, that was the question. Glad we got on.
Alright, next question. We got, how do you get a flat stomach? Now, this question, I don't know, it's hard to answer because it's like if you want to lose weight or, you know, anything will happen in a calorie deficit. If you want to tighten core, I guess train your stomach.
Yeah. There's literally, I mean, I don't try naps.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it kind of depends on the person.
It's
like,
genetics. Like your abs too, yeah, 100%.
But it's a very broad question.
It is. Yeah. Like literally calorie deficit.
Calorie deficit to lose body fat, that's
so you can't pick and choose where you lose it from. So
you can't spot reduce fat. You can target essentially if you want to do like core.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tricky question.
That is a tricky
Hope that semi-answered. Alright, next question. Do you find your stage lean body attractive for real life?
I like being stage lean. I do. But like you said, it's not really sustainable.
Yeah, so, you know, it's a good feeling, I guess, being lean, but being stage lean, is that sustainable? Like, can you sustain that all year round and feel good?
What I like best is the next day, after you've stepped on stage, I feel like you just look even better.
Is it because
you're full? Like, even like that week of training where I wasn't tracking, I was being mindful, but I was obviously having more food, like, I was hungry, so I was eating like a little bit more food, going out for dinners and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that week of training, like, because you're just so tight still, but you pop.
You look like full, you're feeding, because you're depleted. And then you obviously carb up on the day of your show day. And then, yeah, like you said, social events, and you wake up. I've heard that.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. But then it's cool, like, being in off-season, you actually have, like, things that fit you, you know?
But it's funny, though, because, like, in a peak off-season, it's like both ends of the spectrum, like, peak off-season, things like you feel a bit uncomfortable, things fit you in a weird way.
You have your days.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then being stage lean, things also don't fit you.
Yeah.
And it's like the different...
And then you get annoyed at both. Like, I put on a skirt the other day, and, like, it was just, like, the most baggiest thing ever, and I'm like, well, great, like...
But then that's the thing, like, you need to just be kind of almost happy with where you are.
Yeah.
Everything, there's going to be so many changes, you know? In terms of, like, peak off season and being stage lean. It's like, where's the in-between, you know?
Yeah, you've got to find where you're comfortable at. Do you find your body stage lean attractive?
Well, I've never been stage lean, so... I can right now.
I mean, it's freaky. Like, it is freaky.
Yeah.
Like, the separations and stuff. Sometimes, like, I look at myself and I'm like...
Is that me?
Like, yeah.
Yeah. See, it's getting to the point now, like, some things I eat, or like I'd hop out the shower and I can see veins.
Yes.
Some at that
veins.
kind of point.
Yeah.
But yeah, never been stage lean. Yeah, for you.
Soon. So excited.
Alright. Next question. Love your content. Keep creating. Thank you. Charlie, why are you my soulmate? So, like, this girl who's doing season A, her name's Charlie. She did season A last year, and We've actually never met before, but she is like one of us.
We love Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie's so nice. She's just so funny. Yeah, good bloke, good girl.
How do you find people who are like aren't in the gym space, how they treat you like in prep when they invite you to social events and stuff?
Yeah, so like if you can't attend an event, and I've found like if I say no to something and someone gets angry at that, then I almost reflect on the type of friends I have and do I want those people in my life. Because for one, any friend should be supportive of, you know, what you do. Prep isn't all year round, so if you say no because of a prep, then they get angry at that, or they, like you said, stop inviting you.
Yeah, so then obviously if you do say no, like a few times, then they stop inviting you to things, and then like, are they really your friend? Like,
but there's other things you can do in a prep.
100%. Like, ask me to go on a walk and coffee down the beach.
Go to the movies. I've been loving that lately.
Yeah, and I'll happily go out for lunch with you, and I'll take my meal.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to eat, you can eat.
Yeah.
I'll just bring my meal. But then, like, people get funny with that. It's like, oh, well,
that's so normal to us.
that is normal. Like, we do.
Yeah.
We rock all our lunch boxes today.
We literally woke up and we got like lunch boxes. But like, we just do what you need to do. And
Yeah.
like, if a friend gets angry at that, then they're not really your friend.
True friends, they do understand.
Yeah.
100%. And that's why it's good to surround yourself with like-minded
people.
Like-minded people, yeah.
But like, I was having this discussion the other day. There's so many things. Like, you go to the movies. We were even saying you can do that, like, you know, studio meal. You can do the cake, right? But like, you can literally just go.
Yeah. I want to do that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's so many other things you do. So like, at the end of the day, if someone gets angry at you for not supporting your goals, at the end of the day, then it's not a true friend.
That's right.
So,
Does your family support bodybuilding, or you guys bodybuilding?
Yes.
that's a good question.
They didn't understand. Like, my mum's always been really supportive. My dad, like, I don't think they really understood, and then like they came to watch me compete on stage, and then after that, like, they understood. Like,
Parents, yeah, I feel like they initially don't get it. Like, I know my dad,
because they see you like, you know, they see it that you're worse.
and they care.
They care. That's what it is.
I remember my mum, because Bo was prepping for season 8, because he lives with us, at home. My mum watched every single day him come home from night duty. He looked dead. Like, he was so depleted. Mum was just worried. Mum would say like, oh, like, do you want some more food? And Bo's like, oh, it's like I'm on prep. So they just care, and it's like they just want to see you obviously happy and healthy.
Yeah.
And when you're so depleted, it's not necessarily the healthiest, but that's the sport, and they just care. You know?
Yeah, that's what it is.
And it just takes like education.
Yeah. And once they see, obviously, like, it's like when she sees you on stage, she'll be like, wow.
Yeah.
Like,
Mum hates me, like, 'cause sometimes you get, I don't know, like your emotions, like I said, are kind of like a roller coaster, and you're like depleted, and Mum gets to be like, is this normal?
yeah, I know.
So,
I remember one time when I was living out of home, I went home, and like, Dad just looked at me and was like, you actually look dead. Like, I don't think you should be doing this. And I was just like, it's fine. Give me that, it's fine.
yeah.
But yeah, and then, yeah, like literally he watched me on stage, and then after that he like called me and was like, oh my god, I didn't know like it was going to be like this, like, you know, it's amazing. And it was just like, wow, like,
Yeah.
So yeah, I suppose everyone's different and stuff,
But my dad just doesn't get the fact that I can't eat out, or I can't eat, like, I need to
Yeah.
stick to a meal plan. So he'd be like, oh, come over, like, you know, steak's fine. Like, and I'm like, I literally can't. Like, what I have, Dad, is like weighed, and it's on my meal plan. But it's just this, like, just go for a walk after, it's fine. I'm like, actually doesn't work like that.
yeah. No, that's so true. Like, we had, like, if there's like a bowl of avocados, like, this is healthy.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's healthy, but it's also very high in fat, and I can, you know, like,
Rather than peanut butter and my oats.
I know.
So yeah, it requires education and more awareness, I guess, about it.
Yeah.
But they're very supportive, so cannot complain.
All
Very
right.
grateful.
Yeah.
Kirsty, how was it standing on stage hearing your name get called for like winning
Oh,
and getting the medal? How'd you
hold
feel?
on, this is a story because I wasn't actually on the stage when they called my name.
Wait, really?
Yes. So, okay.
Like, where do I
Basically, so obviously finals was hours and hours and hours after pre-judging or whatever. So they were going through it quite quickly, and I thought we'd go on stage and do the whole a routine again, or at least more comparison. But no, they had already picked the winners from the start of the day. Yeah. So my tan was like all come off, basically. Like it was all like whatever. So they were calling all the height classes, and then I was just like cruising along, like, oh yeah, can you just fix up my tan, whatever. And then I was class F, and I think I was, I'm sure I was class F, and they were calling class E out, and I was like, hold on, no, they was calling class G out after F.
Yeah.
Right, to line up. Wait, did you after F?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah. So you're F.
Oh my god.
They would have called E. If you're
Yes, they called E. And I was just like, oh shit. Like, I just ran off sort of thing after I'd been like sort of semi-tan. And they were like, what's your number? And I was like, showed my number, and they was like, you meant to be on, they're calling you. So I'm not joking. Everyone was just like, everyone was just waiting, and I literally just got like basically pushed out on the stage and walked in. I didn't even know what I got or anything. Oh. And she just comes and puts a medal around my neck, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I was just like, it just happened so quickly. So I wasn't even on the stage when they called my name. So,
and it's such a rush.
It is such a rush.
But you should be so proud. That's incredible.
It was such a good experience. Like, I just want to do it again.
So in terms of like, you've done Amateur Olympia, in terms of moving forward, what are your plans?
I would love to do it again in Orlando, because in Orlando this year, so that would be epic. But obviously it's just to see how we go, like financially, and like obviously growing a bit more, and just sort of play it by ear and see how we look.
That's good.
But I would love to. That would be a cool experience.
So reversing at the moment, head into an off season, and see how you go. Because you have everything. It's just like size. Which is like the perfect like feedback.
Yeah.
Got the shape, got the like muscle in the right areas. It's just essentially more of it. That's good. That's good.
What about you? You're obviously doing season A, and then what have you got plans afterwards, or what are your goals? What do you want to do?
So gonna do obviously the state show, nationals, and first prep. So I don't really know what I'm gonna look like. I might need to improve. See what I look like, go from there in terms of plans moving forward. I might need to make big changes, might need to make no changes but more size. I don't know. So we'll definitely play by ear. See how it goes, and just ride the wave, which is good.
And you want to go overseas?
That's whether that's a short-term or long-term goal, I don't really know. But so yes, I guess that wraps up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A. Thanks for coming on my video.
Thanks for having me.
I just realised we haven't really eaten.
I know, just sitting there.
So now we're going to be training. This video might come out after our training session, but we're also going to be recording a back and shoulder session for you guys. So
it's gonna be good.
But thank you so much for watching. And thank you again. Bye.